Yo, that's my new intro. It's me, Significant, back with another video. And today, as you can tell by the title, is what if I was in Jujutsu Kaisen, JJK? And I'm gonna take a pause off Ruby, and you must know why, or you don't know why. Cause people like the series, and I'm getting good feedback from it. But I'm gonna take a pause on it, cause I don't know where the season or the TV show is gonna lead up to. I don't want to go off my own thing, say, oh, I do this, but the TV show says something else, that I'm confused on where I should go or what I should do. So I'm gonna take a pause on Ruby for a little bit till they know what the hell they doing in they show and save it or don't save it. Um, I'm gonna also bring back what if Deku was Todoroki's brother slash had cremation, cause I actually have some good stuff for that. Trust me. But yeah, well, let's get into it. And before we even start, look at this, please. Look at this. I ain't like harshing y'all, but make sure you do subscribe, hit that like button, and comment. And sure to see your friends and family. If they're into anime and what ifs like that, in a smooth sounding feeling like me. I'm stupid. Let's just get into it. I'm done wasting your time. Y'all here for the entertainment, right? Alright, so let's backstory. My name is Zen Fuji, and uh, I dye my hair white, and it's not. I don't have blue eyes. I have like a eyes, dark purplish eye color. My father, he's an alcoholic. That's my mom. She's, she get abused, and she, can't do nothing about my father, so she hits me a lot, and I just take it as a sign of, love. In a different kind of perspective, you know, and I always looked for fights. Kind of like Kenpachi from Bleach. I always looked for fights. And I would not fight people stronger than me. Like, if I beat you once, I'm not fighting you again because I beat you. But if you show me that you're, growing in power, then I'm going to take that like, oh, round two. Then, just like that. I'm always like, I'll start fights as well. I like do something to start a fight, bump into somebody. I was just, so you want to fight me, huh? Ew, you started this. I'm like, true enough, true enough. But I'm gonna kick your ass. As I'll get into fights at school. And my mom will scold me saying, stop doing that. Because my dad was like, the kid's bored, he needs something to do. As I say, whatever, old man. He said, what did you say to me? I punch him in the chin, make him fall on his back. And my mom was like, get out of this house right now. But I got kicked out at the age of 9. A 9-year-old just got kicked out of his own house by punching his dad. And I actually did my mom a favor because he got into the hospital. Then, they got some money, some insurance off that. Oh, no, hell for like broke people. But they got insurance. And, I live on, I'm walking down the street. Man, I always been able to see like cursed spirits for some reason. Like, I don't know why. But then I'm like walking past this elementary school. I bump into this girl and this guy. Well, and this kid. I says, oh, I'm sorry. As I apologize. I says, my name is Fuji Zen. It's nice to meet you. But people just call me Z. She says, oh, my name is Sumiki Fuji Fujiguro. And this is my younger brother, Megumi Fujiguro. I said, nice to meet you. I said, so where y'all heading to? Well, we're just walking around right now. I says, you mind if I join? Hi. We don't have nothing else to do. And she says, yeah. And she says, what grade you in? I says, I'm in this grade. She says, oh, you're in the same grade as my little brother. I says, wow, really? What kind of sports do you do? He says, I really don't do no sports. I said, do you like sparring? And he says, yeah, pretty much the only thing I do. I just said, do you want to fight me? I like fighting. Fighting is really fun for some reason to me. Yes, 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 yes. As he says, probably next time. I'm pretty tired from school. I only do it on the weekends when I really have nothing else to do. I says, that's a bummer. Okay then, as you know, we just be hanging out, and this guy white white hair and a blindfold will come out of nowhere, singing, "Hey, you two." As he'll look at me like, who's this? A new friend? Megumi, did you make a new friend? As Megumi like, go to hell. I'm like, he said, you go to hell. As you know, Miki's like, come on, guys, don't use such language. She'll say, sorry, Gojo. Or say Sotoro. Sotoro. I say Sotoro because they not on that first name basis yet. You know, we'll be like, hey, like, well, we ain't going. I says, well, I guess I'll see you guys around. I said, what kind of middle school you two go to? They'll say, oh, we'll go to Saitama? It's a something. It's like Saitama, but it has an I in it. I said, well, I go to the same one. Wonder if I, wonder why I never see you guys. As you know, I'm like, alright, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's a weekend. You can come over to our house and we could fight or spar. I just said, really? As he writes down his address and give it to me. He says, how about 12:30? Come around that time. I'll be ready. As I said, bet. It's a date. And he says, please don't. I like girls. I like girls too. I like them tall with the big. He said, stop, please stop. Go just. You remind me of somebody. That's really funny. Yes, he says, let's go, kids. I says, okay, bye. There's a whole, let's see, 4 years go by, you know, and I live on my own, basically. You know, Fujiguro and, well, both of them come over once in a while and say, hang out with me. And, you know, she's a year older than us. She's a freshman. We're third years. So we're both about. See, you start high school in Japan at the age of 15. So I would say we're 12, she's 13. You know, we're second year, she's third year. As you know, me and her will kind of start catching feelings for each other. And it's pretty awkward at first. Then, you know, when she's 15, I'm 14, we start dating. And Megami is like, just don't hurt her and I won't hurt you. As I'm like, yep. And I actually lost in the fight to him because he's like, he trained and I'm not. As you know, they're just like, so you would judge Jujutsu Tech? I'm like, what? As he says, Jujutsu Tech. Basically, you get to hunt cursed spirits. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but does that mean I can fight strong people? I says, yep, you get to fight me. I'm the strongest out of everybody. I like swing at him. You know, he got this infinity as I don't make contact. I'm like, what the? What just happened? I just punched you square in your face and nothing happened. As I like throw a bottle of water at him, he says, that stain's not gonna come out. I say, oh, sorry. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yep. You gotta you gotta do like cool stuff like that. So, you in? I says, hell yeah, I'm in. And, you know, me and Fujiguro, or Megumi, I should start saying Megumi because they're both Fujiguro. And that's it. He says, we're both step brothers and step sisters. So, why do you act like we're both blood related? As I said, because we grew up together ever since we were 9, man, and who knows? We might be together forever. That's why I like lean on him. He says, please get off me. Cause I'm like, come on, don't be a pennies in a whole tie. I have no idea what that is. He says, please shut up. I said, no, we're best friends, cause you're my best friendo. And she says, please don't. I says, yes. As Miki, as that's her nickname for me. I said, hey Miki. It's a hazy. As we hug, then we kiss. He says, please not in front of me. As we'd be like, come on, quit being such a baby. We've been up for like 2 years. We're freshmen. She's second year in high school. I'm in middle school. I can't say in high school. Like I know some shit. As their age is different. In Japan, we'll be like 13. I'm above the age because I can't have a 12-year-old and a 13-year-old. So I'm gonna say she's like 16. I'm 15. Then she hit her third year. Then she falls to that coma. Oh, spoiler by the way. She falls into a coma. That I think she showed in one episode. Her face showed up in one episode. Then an intro or an outro for the anime. But she pretty. I'm not gonna lie, she pretty. And I see why. Z has good taste in women with ponytails. And trust me, he's not gonna be a player. He gonna be a loyal. But it does get times where it's like he's like, man, she was kind of fine. What's her name real quick like that? But trust me, he's not gonna be like that. He gonna wait till his love, his life, wake up, or he gonna try to wait. She's like wait, but it eventually, you know, let's skip like a good year. We're both in Jujutsu Tech. I visit Miki every day. I'm like, hey, this happened today. So did that, and that gonna be okay. You like the flowers I bought you? They're your favorite. Ruby Rose, basically. And I'm like, can you please wake up? Kind of boring around here. And now I get to see why making me see Gojo is so annoying. As I kiss her on the forehead, then leave. And Gojo will say, hey, Zane. I said, please don't call me that. Oh, you became so heartless, just like Megumi. Well, anyway, I got a mission for you. As I say, a mission? What kind of mission? A top secret mission. You say that all the time, but it mostly be low ranked missions. So just tell me. He says, this one actually a second class mission. I says, are you sure I'm not gonna die? He's, oh yeah, it's just a retrieve mission. You're getting something, they're bringing it back to school. Not that difficult. As I say, fine. But you owe me $50. For what exactly? For crashing my motorcycle. As he says, oh. Yeah, forgot about that. As he says, here. I guess he'll do. So, where am I going? As you're headed to the Samurai Mountain. That's the Samurai Mountain. What for? Basically, to achieve a cursed object, basically. There's not someone around with any cursed spirits, so you'll be alright. As I was like, a better than that, jackass. As I get on my motorcycle, then drive off. As soon as I get there, it's nighttime. I says, hey, I'm here. Now, what is am I looking for? This is taking the same place as, Itadori eating Sukuna's figure. I said, what you're going to get or looking for is um, it's a, it's a, it's a, what's the fuck is it called? A grave site of samurai. Basically, all their hilts are like stuck in the ground and they're immovable. I said, so I'm on trespassing ground by honorable samurai. I says, yep. But the one samurai you're looking for is Yasuki. You mean the Yasuki, the Roni Yasuki that was a bodyguard for one of the three powerful men back in the 1579? As he said, yep, that guy. That's just wow. This is really nice. Just don't expect me to do anything. Is this story true, by the way? And she said, what do you mean? Guys came and killed his whole family, his whole clan. Now he's a vengeful spirit out for revenge. Then, he lived for about 2,000 years. Sing around time of Sukuna. They fought, but it was a draw. The sorceress used his whole family to come out. Then, his family died. Now he won't venture on jujutsu's tech. So, are you sure this is a pretty good idea? As I open up the little thing, it takes out a piece. I said, does this thing like a sword tip covered in talismans? And she said, yep, that's the one. I said, well, I got it. I'm coming back. She says, good. Well, see you when you get here. Bye bye. I said, ugh. Now I see why people are so annoyed by him. But you can't help but have a little fun, right? As I'm walking, I says, as I'll feed this spirit picture, I says, and this son of a bitch said, there will be no spirits here. As these samurai, as like samurai like this will come from the shadows. And I'm like, well, at least at third grade, nothing that much. I'm like, let's get to business then. As I'm like Scorpion with the whip, basically. This is my weapon. No, the whip. The two-sided sickle whip. I'm like, you could be bastard prepared to die. As I'm over here doing Scorpion moves with little sickles on the end. Just slicing and dicing. I said, well, it wasn't that hard. This thing, this face was like them flying faces in the sky. They'll shoot like shurikens out their mouth, and I'm like, oh no. Just started popping they shit. Oh, hey, where am I going? Here you go. As I'm like, oh shit. As this second grade will come out of nowhere. I'm like, you has to be fucking. Imagine this, but with 4 arms. Just imagine this with 4 arms, because you already got 3 swords. So just imagine another one. I'm like, you have to be kidding me. And then it just slices my clothes. I'm like, this is my favorite shirt. Prepare to die. And I don't have that virgin punch. I do have that virgin fist. But it's not like a blue color Itadori. It's like an orangish color. Honestly. It's an orange color. I'm like, prepare to die, you fuckstick. Ah. As I started having fun. I never find something so powerful instead of Gojo or Megumi. I'm like, wow, you actually do bring a milkshake out to the yard. As it'll look at me in confusion. I'm like, huh? Then I'll kick it in the face. Listen, whoa, bring it on. It'll whack me with it'll backhand me in the chest. I'm like, ugh. I go flying through graveyards like nobody's business. I'm like, okay, I might be stupid for this, but this is a 1 in a million chance that I'll be immune to poisoning, blood clogs, and I could heal faster. But on the dark side, I'll probably be destroying the entire world as I unwrap you know, the little, what's it called? The talisman off the blade tip. I'm like, as it is seething off cursed energy. I'm like, what on earth? As I look at it, it's just it shows me this guy, but imagine this, but with 6 eyes and they're all red. And his hair, his hair is like this. Imagine this with like 6 eyes, and like it has 4 arms as well, just like Sukuna. I'm like, what in the? It started charging to me. I said, I'll question this later, and I swallow the blade tip. I'm like, as you know, I turn. These shadows will appear. These tattoos will appear on my body. I'm like, mm. As you know, Yasuki has been awoken once again into this world, and he's like, finally, time for a massacre. As I'm like, sir, sir. As he says, who was talking to me? How dare you be behind me? As he look around, he says, what on earth? Where are you? I says, I'm right here. As he says, how are you on my face? Remove yourself right now. Sir, you're in my body. And he's like, very well. As I'll just kill myself. As I whoa, 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 whoa. As I'll grab my own chin. Like, hey man, look, I want to live. I want to live. But I will bargain with you. He says, bargain with me how? What do you want? As he's I don't want nothing. I just want to live, and that's all. That's pretty hard to do. You know what? Scratch that. He's basically Sukuna, but like 2 times worse. He says, I just want to kill people. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that such a bad thing? I said, yes, that's a bad thing. It's a crime. Killing people is a crime. As he said, tons of people kill people. Animals kill each other. So what's the difference between humans killing humans? I'm like, look, I don't know. It's just wrong. Alright? Let's say if I squash an ant, how would that make me feel? Nothing. Exactly. So killing a human will make me feel like nothing. Am I correct? He says, I guess. As you know, I'll let them have my body back, please. He says, no. As I take back my body, as you didn't have an option. As I start like walking, I feel sluggish. Like, what on earth is going on? As I pass out, you know, I wake up in the same room as Itadori, and I'm like, what in the world? Where am I? And he's like, Gojo being Gojo. He's like, hey, wakey wakey. That's like, Gojo, what the hell are you doing here? As he says, well, I was supposed to execute you, but I decided to let you live. I says, what do you mean? Well, you did eat Yasuki finger, not finger, his Yasuki's um blade, didn't you? I said, yeah, for my own survival. What about it? And she says, yeah, the higher ups wanted me to kill you, but I was like, no way, Jose. So here you is. As you know, as what was his name? Itadori will wake up, and he's like, what on earth? There's no. We'll both make eye contact. Then Sukuna and Yasugi will look at each other, like into each other's eyes, and they'll both like start talking. He says, Roman Sukuna, how long has it been? As like, as Sukuna's like, far too long, my old rival. Do you wish for a rematch? As Coach like, I can be both of you. And they'll both look at him and start laughing. I'm serious. As he'll release his, energy. I'm like, what the as I never seen Gojo like that. As they like fight me right now. As he's like, well, I can't really. You're going to have to wait. As they're all like, they're both like, this guy's really strange. So as he says, so for you two to live, We wanted to collect every single, um, every single, what's it called? Every single little cursed thing. Basically, you get the fingers and you get his blades. And I'm like, but there's 20. As he says, are you sure you'll be able to find them all? Well, most of them are at the school, and some of them are, somewhere else to be found. And I'm like, oh, I guess it's a deal. As each story was, I just want to save people's lives. Nothing more, nothing less. As you know. Fine. So, what's going on? And she says, well, we gotta introduce you to Jujutsu. But I'm already, she's, oh, um, yep. Z meet Itadori. Itadori meet Zu Fuji. But people just call him Z around here. And she says, nice to meet you. I said, likewise. And as well, like, he goes to a little thing and Megumi says, hey, I heard what happened to you. You alright? I said, yeah. Being a cursed vessel kind of annoying sometimes. His household, well, I can barely read my own thoughts with some other guy thinking in my head, and he won't ever shut up. I swear. As he says, oh, that must be a bummer. And I'm like, it has its perks sometime. At least I won't be alone. As he's like, really? Oh, there's just that screaming in the background. As I say, he said, really? I say, yeah. Don't we have a new crewmate today? I say, yeah, this girl named Hisaki. So, we'll look at her. She has short brown hair. I says, she pretty alright in the face. Yes, he says, seriously. I'm like, oh, I can't say a compliment. Compliments are, hard these days with people trying to justify your actions as saying, hey, want to go out? And he's, whatever. He says, I know you and my sister broke up and all, but just make sure you don't do anything else. I said, like, fine. I get a call on my phone. It's, I, I, Iori. There you go. Iori. I'm gonna make Jujutsu Kaisen, or Jujutsu Tech. I said, we're all 18, alright? Age of consent is 13 in Japan. I don't know what y'all be on over there. But it's almost been a year, so I'm about to turn 19. As I pick up the phone, I said, oh, hey. And she says, so what happened to you exactly? I said, well, I did become a cursed vessel out of nowhere last night. So that's new. And she says, are you serious? As she says, you stupid dumbass, the idiot. As I'm like, whoa. I know you're quick with the insults, but I love you too. As she says, don't try to flirt your way out of this. You really have me concerned. You didn't call me last night. As I'm like, look, I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? As she says, fine, I do forgive you. As we're talking on the phone. Then Gojo like, hey, you gotta get going. As I'm like, oh, that's my cue. Like, I'll call you when I'm done with this mission. Promise. So you better. And if you don't, I'm hitting you in your nuts. I'm like, but don't you want these? She says, just go to hell. Then hangs up. I'm like, huh. But she'll say, I love you. I said, I love you back. I love women anger issues. I don't know why. It's hilarious. I love putting them in stories, not in real life. Trust me. Anyway, as I'm just walking. Oh, I like your outfit, Itadori. As he says, thanks. Gotta get from the shop. I'm wearing the same thing as him, but I'm wearing like, I have a hoodie on the back. And I'm like, Like, no, I got a voice like covers in my mouth up to like Gojo's, but it's not that far up. Like, you can like see my nose and stuff. I'm like, so what do y'all think about the new teammate? As they say, don't know yet. Her face might look different in person. And she walked. And I'm like, you is easy, cause I'm like, hey, my name is Fuji, but people just call me Z around there. As I grab her hand and kisses it, she says, don't ever do that again. As she punches me in the face, I'm like, okay, you know what? That's understandable. Yeah. You know, as we get to the building, and everybody's like, so this is seething with Chris energy. And I'm like, yep, let's go then. As you know, as the oldest out of the group, I'm second in command. Bingo. As Coach is like, hey Z, you're in charge. I'll stay out here. Meg will be stay out here as well, just in case any of your spirits get outside. I says, okay. You know, as he started walking in, you know, Hisaki is like, oh, I'm saying her name wrong. Hisaki is saying, look, we all need to split up because you two are seething with cursed energy right now. Well, especially you, Itadori. And he's like, what do you mean? Because you don't know how to control your cursed energy yet, and it's all over the place. So, just go around somewhere and look for cursed spirits until the veils go away. And I'm like, damn. She is a bitch. I hope you didn't hear me. And he's like, I hope. And we're just walking around. And we run into like two level threes. I'm like, this is gonna be easy. I want to see how you do. She says, but I never fought. Don't worry. Just use your battle instincts. And don't stop no matter what. And she says, got it. Like, no, he's fighting the first one. He killed like in, the manga anime. Then he'll be like, that was easier than I expected. As the other one is coming, I say, Black Slash. Then I cut it to pieces with my chains. He says, oh, that's a long chain with the knife thingies. Oh, yes, I said, thanks. I've been training with this for about almost 8 years, and I never, use anything else. And it's basically the only thing I really like using. And as I demonstrate it, I step on it, it comes back to me. I throw it, it hurls at top speed into a building. I'm like, yep, I can use the climb on stuff, grab things towards me like this. As I like wrap it around them, then I pull them toward me. And she's, oh, that's cool. Personal space? I said, oh, sorry. I said, let's get going. I said, he'll like, I said, what are you doing? She's, look at this. I was like, that's a reinforced con. As he breaks through it, I'm like, oh, I missed. Then break through it. I'm like, what on earth did he just do? And he's strong for just a person. What was he when he didn't eat soup on his finger? Because, he's like, so it's going out the window. She says, I got it. Then use her little doll thing on it. Little like, congrats. And all clapping our hands. And then, I'm not getting many details. I did watch the anime. I didn't really read the manga. So I'm gonna look back on it. I'll put some more details in there. As we're like, good. Clapping up. Clap, clap. Hands clap. That was really amazing. And she said, shut up. As I said, no, that was really nice. You did good. As she said, thanks. I said, you're welcome. And, we'll leave. We'll leave. And it'd be like, and we're going to the curse room one where Sukuna has control of Itadori's body. We get there. I was like, what is this? It's called. It's Mega be explained. So I can't really explain it. I forgot. I say, yeah, this is that. And I also have this symbol on my back. I forgot to mention that. And I'll put and I like this mask will sometime appear on my face when like a special grade will appear, and you know, get used to that. As you know, everybody's like, I'm like, hey, was there a door right behind us? As I eat the door and Hasaki will start freaking out. I'm like, no, we're stuck in here. As you know, make him like, don't worry, the demon dog can smell where the exit is. And I was like, good boy, good boy. As you know, alright. I'm making this run early, like always, all my videos to keep you entertained. Oh, and probably double or triple upload today with either part two it is or two parts of what if Deku was Todoroki's brother. Probably that one because I haven't uploaded that in a while. I might make part two of this an hour, as you know, we're all walking, and we run into that lady's son. I said, well, we're not really here for him. As he's turning, how could you? He was a human just like us. I said, he hit a little girl with his car. What kind of human is that? As you know, Yasuki will appear on my face as hitting a little girl with a car. Isn't a car one of those mobile things that are highly dangerous and kill tons of humans each year? As I say, he got a point. It's like, what do we even have cars? As like shit, we need that point A to point B. I said, why do we even need that system? I says, want to try it? I says, sound way harder than expected. As they'll be like, where's Sasaki? I was turn around and we're like, oh shit. Then I'll look at the demon dog. I says, Megami. I says, yeah. As I point towards the demon dog, he says, oh shit. Then that occurs. That special grade will appear about right behind us, and we're like, oh shit. And Itadori like move to slice his like the weapon, but he gets his arm cut off, and I'm like, Itadori. He said, I'm fine. As I use divergent fist, I'm like, divergent fist, and I send it flying into the wall. I says, I said, Megumi, you need to get out of here. And she said, what about you two? And I said, we're fine. Sukuna and Yasuki won't let us die. They'll take over our bodies eventually and won't want to bring a death. You just find Hasaki and get out of here. As he says, and he thinking him like this, a quick leader always think on his feet. He says, you better not die on us, both of you, or else Miki is gonna really be mad at you. As I said, I just have to push my buttons. As I let curse energy out, just like Toto and uh, Fuji did in a little sparring fight when they touch hands. As Itadori was like, how are you doing that? With a tense focus. I somewhat I use black slice with my chain. I'm like, black slice, fourfold. I was like, cut it fourfold, but it barely does any damage. I'm like, what on earth? Yes, it just annihilates us. Basically, what Itadori had to go through is Itadori like, I don't want to die. No, I lost an arm. As he said, I don't want to die. I said, shut up. If this was your grandpa would have seen you crying your ass off like a little bitch. And she says, no. So get back up on your feet and fight. If you want to save people, no matter what, get on your feet and fight. And she says, you're right. I should. And Sorry about that. As you know, we about to get destroyed again. But as the wolf will howl, then both Sukuna and you know Yasuki will. I'll say there's two special grades. One's holding the sword, the other one holding the finger. As in, we're both like so. Let's just set our rematch after this. As we're both like deal, and we just annihilate these guys. Basically, I just as so Yasuki is just cut in half. This is so you still could I assume you infinite. He's this domain expansion dojo of consequences. As it's basically his dojo, but skulls are like all over the floor and like blood. Then there's a throne of like skeletons, and he's just sitting on it. He just so you have entered my domain, then die. Then he like snaps his fingers, and it like turns into pieces. I'll be having this back as he gets his blade and just swallows it. And then he looks down at Sukuna, and he'll jump down and land on his feet. He says, "So, how about that rematch?" Then they'll both charge at each other, and this is like all over the place. Uh, no, we even take this outside at one point. He's like, "You grown a lot stronger." As Sukuna's like, "You grown way older." I said, as he says, "You should respect your elders." He says, "Yeah, well, what's respecting elders if they're all weak?" And he says, "If you're strong, then fight me with full force." As he says, "Oh, just wait till I get all my fingers." And he says, "Wait till I get all my swords." Then they just go at it. And Megumi's like, "Stop both of them." Then we'll both appear right behind them. Oh, I'll appear in front of him. He appears behind him. He says, as Sukuna's like, "What did you say?" It's actually been a while since I enjoyed the outside world, being cooped up in this kid's body. Let's explore it. As I say, you don't want to do that. As he says, "What do you know about this kid?" He says, "I know him way longer than you." Well, Z does. And he can tell that he's strong. So, you're going to get your ass kicked, Sukuna. And he says, "Watch me." As you know, this is what happens in the anime and manga. Megumi gets his ass handed to him. As Yasuki is just watching this. Just, then, he lets out a little spirit, like, fighting power. Then, Sukuna will, like, rip by his own heart. I'm like, then, Yasuki's like, if it's like that, then he does the same thing. And we're both like, damn. Now, why on earth would he do that? You're such a bastard. As I fall first, then, you the door fall second. Then, I'm inside my body. I'm like, so, why did you do that? Like, you didn't have to do that. That was really unnecessary. He just, because I have to talk to you. And here, I said, "You have to kill me." He says, "I don't want a deal." I said, "So what is that?" "I want you to fight me." I said, "Why didn't you just say so? All you have to do is say, 'Hey, fight me,' and I would have been here." It's like that. I'm sleepy, man. Can I go back or something? He says, "No. Fight me right here, right now." And as just as Itadori, I said, "You know what? Bring it on." As he'll just slice me in half. Then I wake up. I'm like, "Hey, why my dingaling out?" He says, "Hey, so you're awake?" I said, "Yep." I'm working with the 8-incher. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just like swing my thing away. I'm like, "So what happened?" He says, "Well, you got a huge scar on your chest now." And, you know, yeah, at the same time, Itadori wakes up. He says, "Why is my junk hanging out?" I said, "That's what I said." As no, we both wake up. I'm like, did we die? As I said, "Yep." No, as a lady, the little morgue lady, he says, "Hey, my name's Z. Nice to meet you." She says, "I will be the younger people, but I'm not." As I say, "Oh, so you wanna like hang out sometimes?" As she says, "You gonna say no for our ancestors?" Yes. And I always repeat myself with the same answer. I always get what I want. And she says, "That's very funny." Now let's sit back down so you can get some goddamn clothes on. I said, "Yes, ma'am." As you know, um, I, I, Ori, damn it, basically the girl from Kyoto, with the scar on her face. As I say, "Hey, sorry." Uh, as you know, go just say you cannot call her. I said, "Why?" Because you're dead. Duh. I said, "Fair enough. Fine." As how many? It was 2 months, right? But I'ma stick to the story. God damn it! And no, he's he like Gojo doesn't teach me how to like conceal my energy inside. 'Cause I know how to. But instead, I'll just train. I'm practicing Black Flash, but I won't like eventually learn it till the what's it called, the little game thing. And Gojo's like, "Hey, you two come with me real quick." And I got my own little domain, but it's not perfect, just like Megumi's. I'm like, so what are you showing us? He said, "Just hold on tight." And she's an infinite domain expansion. He goes little thing, and he rips the guy's head off. I'm like, what on earth? And that plant lady or guy, I don't know what it is, will come and do like a little purple. He's like, "Ooh, flowers, so pretty." And he's, what the heck? I just know my ability to fight. And we'll be just, like, "I got Itadori." As I say, "No, I don't got Itadori. Help us." As he says, it got away. As we'll say, sorry about that. As he says, "Don't worry. Those two were special grade." And they say, "Really, really? They're really strong." And he's like, "Yep." And you know, we'll skip over to the Junpei arc. That's what I call it, the Junpei arc. Then everything will go up to speed. We meet his mom. I said, "Hey, miss, my name's Z, but you just call me Zaddy." And she says, "Oh, kid, you kind of got something going on. So what you trying to do?" And each story is like, "Z, quit doing that to his mom." I'm like, "Sorry, like I can't help but." Fine. Older women so attractive for some reason. As she says, as she starts smoking her cigarette, never mind. I'm just go over here. Junpei, I'm sorry about that, man. He says, don't worry about it. And she says, "You don't like women smoking cigarettes?" I'm like, "Nope. You can kill your own lungs if I care." Guys know. His mom would die, as in canon. Then you look for him. Like, we have to go. As, Itadori's like, "Yeah." Then as soon as we get there, we look at Junpei. I says, "So what the hell you doing, Junpei?" As he says, "What does it look like? Getting revenge." And we'll start fighting. We'll be in the hallway. And it's two of us this time, so it's a lot harder for him to like fight. So as we both got that version fist, but mine isn't a time lag, just like Itadori's. Mine is on time basically. As when I punch, it makes a little shockwave as soon as I punch it. But Itadori, it punches, then it makes a shockwave. As I said, "You get Itadori?" He says, "Yeah, I'm perfect." As we'll just be tearing him apart, but not that much. It's like kicking and punching. You want like switch possessions, just like punch and jump in here and kick him. She said, that's enough. And she was established with like both his little things. But you know, we're both poison resistance. You know, then that guy with like the staple on his face will come out of nowhere and say, yeah. He'll like knock me out the window. I'm like, ah, ah. As I land on that iron thing on my back to fall off, you know, I'm getting a call from Ero. I'm like, um, right now is really a good time. She said, so you with some other chick? I said, no. I hope get glass shattered. I'm like, oh shit. She says, are you in the middle of me? You don't take that back. She don't call me. I'm not alive. Boom. As Gojo was like, hey, what's going on? I said, right now is not a good time. He's like, what's going on? That's just tons of shit that I don't feel like talking about as I hang up on him. He's just rude. As you know, we're all, as they're like, he says, fight back, fight back. And you know, this time we're tearing him apart because there's three people instead of two. Fight back, basically. But like, 2 times stronger. Then, you know, he uses infinite. He tries to like transfigurate me into Itadori. But he gets like a warning from Yasuka and what's his name? Sukuna. This will be your last warning. Do not come back. And then he just oh shit. Then yeah, he uses his infinite domain. Then me and Itadori will crash through, and Sukuna and Yasuki is like on teams. They're like, so you dare trespass within our, you know, within our little domain thing, and he says, "Oh shit." Then he won't get just like the shoulder bleeding. His like other shoulder will start bleeding as well. Then I'm like, damn, that's brutal. And then he'll get away. Then it'll be like, you know what? He'll get away. Then like we'll go to the little not ceremony, but then I'll meet up with the school bully that used to bully Junpei. I'm like, are you home? The guy that used to bully Junpei. He says, so what? That'll freak out what he deserved. I says, he got what he deserved, right? As I use my chain and cut his head off. And I says, I guess that's what you deserve, right? As I'll walk away. And I'm gonna leave him off there. And next time I will do this. So we're gonna be at the little training, not training, the little student versus student thing. Everybody know we're alive, and yep, that does happen. So I hope you all enjoy this, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.